Welcome back. Long time no see. I know it's my mistake because I was very inconsistent as hell because of the editing and the composition quality which I was using to, make each and every video with thumbnails and all the, flashy angles and all that. So it was very difficult to keep up for uploading content in regular basis. So I've changed my plans, and from now on I'll be making free flowing videos like this one, like explanatory and kind of an electronics blog kind of environment. So yes, let's start today's topic. So I decided to make a headless Raspberry Pi setup to uh, like connect this LCD display and make or print some real-time clock kind of thing. You getting my point, right? I'll not use any HDMI output or anything such as that. So basically I'm going to use the Ethernet cable, which is over here, this one, to connect this to internet with my same Wi-Fi network and stream the audio and video output from the HDMI to my laptop screen. That way I'll be able to control all these GPIOs and can actually I can use the whole PC setup with my laptop without even having a monitor. So basically I have to flash the Raspberry Pi OS in one of these SD cards. I had a 32 GB SD card. Like, wait, what the hell? Yes, so 32 GB of SD card. I was having this, like, bought it new, bro, like 30 days or something old. I literally broke this by accident, like literally broke in half. You can see here at the worst time possible when SSD and RAM players are increasing. A huge loss, by the way. So all I have is this 4 GB SD card. I know it's very old, and 4 GB is very less, but I can't do anything right now. And the 16 GB SD card is with some random ass companies. It's like it won't work properly, so I'm not using this one. So all I have is this 4 GB memory card and this 8 GB flash drive, which I doubt will boot because Raspberry Pi 3 out of the box does not support USB boot. So today I'm going to try to boot it with this one using Raspberry Pi Imager with 32-bit operating system. So let's see. Alright, so I've got my SD card reader over here with that 4 GB SD card inserted inside. So let's plug this thing in and let's just go over here. So we need one software called as Raspberry Pi Imager. You can download it from their official website. So this thing basically flashes the operating system to this SD card so that the Raspberry Pi can run that thing. So okay, it's asking for some update. Let it be. So mine is Raspberry Pi 3 over here. Let's go on next. Wait a minute, bro. Yes, better. So next OS, because this thing has only 1 GB of RAM. It supports 64-bit architecture, by the way, but it's a bit heavy for the for its resources. 1 GB of RAM with 64-bit of bit CPU architecture. So because its RAM is very low, I'll set 32-bit architecture. Yes, this one legacy 32-bit. It's much safer and lighter, I guess. Wait, let me check on the other ones. Raspberry Pi OS Lite, no. So I think I'll choose this one only because it's 1.2 gigabytes and yes, it's not having any bloatware and all. A port of Debian Trixie with the Raspberry Pi desktop 32-bit. Yes, next. So this is the 4 GB, the SD card which I was showing. Next, my host name would be Raspberry Pi. Okay, RPI. So I live in India and this is pretty good. Okay, username lock. The username must be lowercase. I don't want any password. Can I just go next? Okay. So, this is my SSID of my private network. Okay, password. It's the same, I guess. Yes, next. Next, use Raspberry Pi Connect. So this is the most important part. So Raspberry Pi Connect is a service from Raspberry, from their you know link, which helps me connect to the Raspberry Pi, if even if it's not in my network or if it's in my local network. So basically this helps me stream the display. Open Raspberry Pi Connect. So you have to log in or create an account in this you know in Raspberry Pi Connect website, and you just sign in like this and click on create authentication key. So click open link dialog shown in your browser. Yes, so this is my authentication token. I don't know if I have to show it to you or not. Regardless, next, summary. Yes, now it will start flashing the SD card, and yes, mind you, it will delete all the data which is there inside that SD card. I understand. Erase. Oh shit, what the hell? The image requires at least 5.3 GB. Oh shit, bro, I'm cooked. There no way without this. Wait, let's cancel and I'll just research and come back. Yeah, I'm just switching to 16 GB memory card. I don't know what's wrong with the 4 GB one. It says it's not enough, so I think I have to go with that cheap 16 GB one itself. I am not able to, trust that 16 GB one, so I think there is nothing in my hands to do right now. So, let's go with nice. This time it's writing. So let's just wait for a while and, boot this thing. Alright guys, so it's done flashing, and it's verifying all the files so that no corruption has occurred while during the flashing time. I think I can skip this thing, because unless you do some crazy stuff while it's while it's being flashed, nothing crazy will be happening. So let's just skip that. Nice. Finish. Alright, so I've inserted that 16 GB SD card inside, and now it's time to boot. But before that, I think I'll have to connect the Ethernet cable. Even though I have entered the Wi-Fi password, I just want fast connectivity. So let's just connect that and the power cable and just see if it boots. So let me turn this on in 3, 2, 1, go. It is running. Yes, SD card is also being read there. Alright, so I'm using terminal and doing the SSH method, which is not working. I don't know why it's saying connect to host port 22, connection refused. What the hell do you even mean, bro? Like, why is it getting refused? Oh, okay. I think it took some time to boot up or something. Has changed and you requested host key verification failed. What the hell? Should I boot this thing in administrator mode or something? Let's just see in the website. Oh shit, okay. Screen sharing. Nice. Waiting for response. Responded, bro. Okay, bro. Holy shit. Okay. Very nice. I can now use this without any monitor, guys. Holy shit. Nice. Enter full screen. Whoa, Raspberry Pi without any monitor. Holy frame rates, by the way. I think using small... Wait. I think small screen is better because it doesn't take a lot of Wi-Fi bandwidth to render. Nice. Let's just browse something. Very nice, bro. Okay, I think it will take some time. Low voltage warning, just get the hell out of here. Okay, I think this is a major milestone for this video. So my next step is to make a working clock using this Raspberry Pi and this display using this one. You know what, I this is not my actual goal. My actual goal is to make this Raspberry Pi a download hub, because I also play games. Let me just show it. So this is my new gaming laptop and I am an enthusiast in games. Welcome to Raspberry Pi. Nice. Yes, so this is my game library, and bro, you will not believe that. See the game's file size over here, bro. Like 176 gigabytes. My like it takes a lot of time to download. So this is 176. It's Forza Horizon 5. This game is absolute best, bro. Like now, Plague Tale Innocence. I'm loving this game, and it's 41 gigabyte. So you can imagine how long that can take. By the way, my Wi-Fi's internet plan is 100 Mbps, so it takes a lot of time to download, and I can't just keep my laptop on just to download all these games. See, this game is 43 gigabytes. So yes, my main goal is to make a download hub, because I also have an SSD lying around. So I'll make this as a, I don't know how to say, like server or whatever you imagine. Just download this and play games in this. You getting my point? And also works as a clock on my wall. So yes, I mean I can access the Raspberry Pi without any, like see, there's nothing connected in the HDMI port, and I can literally use the full-fledged OS from my Wi-Fi. External internet, it requires it introduces some delay, but it still works. So this is a very nice feature called as Raspberry Pi Connect. See, Raspberry Pi Connect allows screen sharing, remote shell access. Very nice. And yes, this is the browser experience. Literally 4 FPS. Who cares, by the way? Yes, it's working, and that's all I wanted today. You see, like, can literally control everything: file explorer, terminal, waste basket. Nice. This lag which you're seeing right now is not because Raspberry Pi is not able to handle the OS properly. It's because of the network speed and the wireless stream quality. Nice. I think this is pretty much it for today. I made this thing workable, and it's working without any without any monitor. In my tomorrow's video, I'll integrate this 3D display using libraries, Python, and whatever it is, and whatever that thing is with these GPIO pins. So basically that's all for today. And also please comment your opinion about how this video is, because it's my first time trying these kind of free flow videos. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and bye bye.